Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video of mine. If you're new to my channel, my name is Judith. I am here today because I wanted to share some little tips with you guys. Many of you know that I'm doing a 30-day challenge right now, so I just wanted to give you guys a little update as well as some tips for those of you that are joining this challenge with me. As you saw per the title, I wanted to discuss loving your body while losing weight because I feel like it is very important when you're on a weight loss journey. I want to go a little back into how or where it all started, just for those of you that are new or didn't see me from the beginning, or even if you did see me from the beginning, just so you remember when it started. I actually had created my channel a few years ago. I want to say it's been 5 years or 4, around there, I believe 5 or 4 years. And I specifically created this channel because I wanted to document my weight loss journey with everyone who's just like me and struggling and wanted to lose weight, and just to hopefully inspire a lot of people out there, which, as many of you know, I did gain weight. I gained all of my weight back, and I am currently trying to get back to a weight where I'm more comfortable in. And it's been tough. I've been battling this for my whole life. It's been a roller coaster. I'll put on here from when I started my first video. I had to go back, and to me watching it was like cringe because it was like my first video ever. But anyways, I'll post it on here. That's basically what I looked like on my first video, and then I'll show you guys, I guess, another video where I lost a bunch of weight and my face looked super snatched. I am currently, hopefully I'm not shaking the camera too much because it's on my table. You see that? It's not an earthquake, you guys. It's just me moving the table. So, the desk, I mean. So yeah, I wanted to just come on here and just remind you guys of this long journey of mine, of me being here, basically hitting a reset button, starting all over. If you've been following me for a while, you know that during the pandemic I just lost control of myself. I gained all of the weight back, and it was just a tough time, I feel like, for everyone. So I dealt with it the best way I knew how, and that was through food. I gained a lot of weight, and it did take a huge toll on me. I do feel like it did affect me a lot, especially because I was starting to be in this stage where I was loving myself more and feeling more confident, and then I just allowed myself to get back up to where I didn't like myself, you know. So I am taking a different approach this time. I am trying to make sure that I love myself during the process. I accept myself right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you right here and be like, oh, I accept myself, I love my body right now. Everything's perfect right now, because it's not. I still have my days, so I just have to, you know, bring myself back and remind myself that my weight does not define me, and it's not the most important thing about me. So here I am to share this with you guys, because I know a lot of you are struggling, and also because there was no way to keep in touch with those of you that started the challenge with me. I'm sorry about that. I feel like all the other times I've created group chats and we've been able to communicate with each other, so now I'm like, wait, so how's everyone else doing? So make sure you let me know in the comments down below if you did accept this challenge or start this challenge with me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this challenge was just about adding to your life versus taking away, adding to your daily routine, not restricting anything, just adding beneficial things to your body or to your day. Things like working out. For me, I set a goal of working out 5 times a week. Last week was kind of weird because it started September 1st and it was on a Wednesday, so obviously I wasn't able to do the 5 times a week, but this was a new week, a full week, so I am on track right now. And another goal of mine was to just make sure I ate something healthy every day. So Not throughout the whole day. If I want to enjoy something like a nice little dinner, I'm doing that. I'm just making sure that I'm at least having either like oatmeal for breakfast or a smoothie, or for lunch, or just something that's good for my body. Lots of veggies, lots of fruit. And if I want to, you know, enjoy some tacos for dinner, I will. So the point of this is not to restrict. I am getting messages of people telling me like, oh, you're eating too much fruit, it's high in sugar, or you're eating too many carbs. First of all, it's not about taking anything of this away. Like I mentioned, I'm not restricting. And second, I'm eating more whole foods, more things that are good for our body. Like watermelon, yes, it's high in sugar, but it's high in natural sugar. Rice and beans, those are the things that I've been like posting, and I'm like getting, you know, like I appreciate your feedback, but it's just things that I'm just making better choices. I'm not really trying to take away. Rice and beans, yes, high in carbs, but they're good carbs. Carbs give you energy. So I've been doing a lot of research on the type of things that are good for our bodies, and like trying to get rid of all the myths that are out there. So I do my research, you guys, just an FYI. And like I said, I'm not restricting. I'm just trying to feed myself more whole foods, more things that are good for my body. So let's get to the point of this video, which is the tips that I wanted to give you guys if you are in a journey like mine and are trying to lose weight. You do have to accept yourself in the state that you are in now. And that doesn't mean giving up or quitting. That doesn't mean I'm promoting obesity. You don't need anyone's permission to love yourself, first of all, okay? If you love yourself in the way that you are, then that's all that matters. If you are trying to create change, though, like I said, you need to accept yourself in the body you are now, because you're going to suffer all the way through, and you don't want to do that. You want to be happy. You don't want to remember, you don't want to look back and have memories or have pictures where you're like, this whole time I was just worrying about my body instead of enjoying a good time. I also would like for you guys to just be mindful of what you're thinking, because we are our worst critics, and a lot of the times if you pay attention to what you're thinking, you would be shocked of how mean you could be to yourself. So I would say, if you have a little picture of yourself, if you have like a baby picture or a picture of when you were younger, put it somewhere and just see it as, how would you talk to the younger you? How would you handle the way you're thinking now? Is that the way you would talk to the baby you? Is that how you would talk to your younger self? Just, that's a way that I've been seeing it, and it's been helping me, because of course I'm not going to be telling the younger me like, oh my god, you're so fat, or stop eating that. And trust me, it works. It works. Also, buy yourself clothes that you feel cute in. Stop waiting till you lose weight. I feel like I am super guilty of this. I always waited to lose weight to buy things that were cute, or I would order stuff and I would order them smaller so that I could lose weight and fit into a cute outfit, and then it ended up in my closet for years because I never got to wear it. So buy yourself clothes that fit you now, not oversized t-shirts unless that's the look you're going for, but not mainly like me, that I was just hiding my body in oversized t-shirts and leggings. Like I said, you can wear that if that's your style. I still wear it sometimes, like whenever I'm just going to the grocery store. It's just my, you know, to go to bummy look for me. But I've always been one that I like to dress up, and I was definitely dressing myself down because I felt like I needed to hide my body. So I've been making sure that whenever I go out, not to the grocery store, because if you catch me at the grocery store, I am in a bun, no makeup, just looking bummy, so don't judge me. However, if I am like going to a party or with family, I make sure that I look good. I back in the day, I would be that friend that they would tell me like dress casual, and I would go over the top. Like I was that person, and friends or family would always be like, this is not casual, you're making us look bummy, or you know. So I'd be like, I'm sorry, it's my style. So I enjoyed dressing up, and that's something that's been helping me feel better about myself too. I've been buying clothes that fit me, that I feel good in right now, and it's been a huge changer, because I'm not saying that I go out and I don't think anymore like, oh my god, I gained so much weight, or I look at myself in the mirror and I all of a sudden feel confident all the time. There, I still have my times where I'm like, ugh, I look fat in this, or you know, but I do feel like now that I am buying more stuff that fit me versus it being like tight on me, I don't see my gut hanging out and I feel more comfortable, and I'm like, okay, I look good, like I look cute. So that's another thing like that I just wanted to make sure that you guys are doing for yourselves too. Don't feel like you deserve to spoil yourself until you lose the weight. I get it, it's like a motivation, and if it works for you, I guess, you know, go for it. But you also, like I said, you want to accept yourself as you are now. That way it doesn't feel like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and you just make it easier for you. Aside from that, of course, the main thing to accepting yourself and loving yourself is to eat right and exercise. So I did add that to this challenge, like I mentioned earlier. Feeling good about yourself on the outside all starts within the inside. So if you're eating like shit, you're gonna feel like shit. Whenever I eat like crap, I always feel like crap, or I feel guilty afterwards, and I'm like, why did I eat this? And now I have to go work out and burn the calories. So it's, if you're fueling your body right, you're not gonna feel guilty whenever you do have that one, you know, bad food. And I'm really trying to stay away from labeling foods bad, but whenever, you know, you just want to enjoy certain foods, you're not going to feel as guilty, because you know you're working hard for it, and you know that 80%, 90% of the time you're eating fruits and veggies and just things that are healthy for you. So go at your own pace, cut the deadlines, ditch them, throw them away, throw away the scale. I feel like me not having a deadline right now has taken off a huge weight off my chest. I before would always be like, okay, by this date I have to lose 20 pounds. Oh, I just bit. Sorry guys if you saw that. I used to be like, oh, by my birthday I have to look this good, or I have to be this size, or by this person's wedding, I have a wedding coming up, by this person's wedding I have to lose this much. And it was just a lot of pressure, and it created a lot of restricting. And what would happen, I would lose the weight, because I'm good at losing my weight when I like set my mind to, but the thing is I would lose it in such a short amount of time. And because I was restricting so much, once the date would come and I was done, I would just go back to my old habits, eat a bunch of junk food and fast food, and I would end up gaining all the weight back. Slowly but surely it would just creep up. So that's been one of my hugest mistakes, and you've been following me for a while, you know that. I also did want to make clear that I know if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was drinking this past weekend, and like, let me mention it again, because I know sometimes you guys think like, oh my gosh, she's falling off track. And I'm not restricting anything other than, I am gonna say, I am avoiding beer at all costs, just because I feel like that's what bloats me. It makes me swollen, and I know alcohol overall is an issue, but it's not just alcohol, you guys, it's the way I eat too. And there's times where I've been able to drink and still eat and not gain the weight. I just have to find a balance for myself. So if you see me drinking out there, don't be like, oh, she's already throwing it away. No, it's just, I'm going at my own pace. I'm in no rush to lose weight. So anyways, other than my drinking, yeah, go at your own pace, don't rush it. Don't give yourself a deadline, because that's where you're gonna catch yourself restricting stuff. Like I mentioned, have a wedding coming up, and I'm not worrying about it. Normally I would, but I'm learning to love myself in the process, and I'm learning to accept that. So I have to just accept that I'm not gonna be skinny by the wedding. I'm still gonna have a good time. I want to look back at those pictures and remember that I had a good time and not think, oh my god, I was so stressed over my weight. Like, I look back at pictures like my sister's quinceañera or sweet 16, and I had broken out so much. I was really thin, but I just remember that I had not eaten for like a whole week. I was stressed because I had just started school, so I was literally, it was more that I wasn't even thinking about food, but I was purposely also trying to lose a lot of weight. So I'm trying to just cut those bad habits out and just be a healthier me, because I gotta love myself the way I am. Just do it, you guys. It's life-changing, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that I 100% love myself every single day. I have my moments. I'm human. I have moments where I cry and I feel bad and I'm like, why me? And then I'm like, try me, because I am gonna get up and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna accomplish all of my goals. So tell yourself that instead of why me, say try me, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. This is just a temporary phase. Be a better you. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just wake up every day and tell yourself you want to be better than what you were yesterday. You, not anyone else. Everything that belongs to you will come at your own time. Just make sure you're working for it, you're working hard, and don't lose yourself in it. So that's the end of this video, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and drop them down below, and I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys. Besos.